Yes.
Bobblehead's so dope.
He's here. He's always here. Chumley rides with us on Sports Rap Live.
Wonder how much I get if I pawn it. What?
I don't know. He's been in the presence of some pretty incredible guests.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably get a couple million.
Easy.
Yeah, easily. We'll go talk to Rick and Corey and all the guys over there at Golden Silver Pond in Las Vegas. But right now, we're going to talk to some of the ladies in the house tonight. Yes. Round of applause for the Houston roller derby girls. I'm sorry. Texas. I'm a Texas guy. You see, H-Town never stops. Texas never stops. But the girls are here locally, and Houston Roller Derby, I think, is the largest roller derby league in the city. Is that correct?
Yes, we're the only WFTDA league in Houston.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Andrew, are you up on your roller derby fantasy?
I am not up on my roller derby fantasy. What? I don't know who the sleepers are. I don't know who the MVPs are. I really don't know much about the sport.
Well, why don't you ask the ladies right here?
So what's the actual team? Are you guys it's a league, right?
Yes.
Which team are you guys? Houston
Roller Derby is made up of 4 teams, an all-star team, and also a traveling B team.
Okay.
And I'm playing for the Brawlers.
That's a pretty good logo, by the way.
And I play for the Psych Ward Sirens.
That just sounds scary right there. The Psych Ward Sirens?
Sirens.
Ready to do it up big over here.
Now, if I didn't know you played roller derby and, I was a guy, let's say, a single guy, and I walked up to you in the bar and I said, hey, how you doing? Started making conversation. And I said, what do you do for fun? You said, well, I skate for the Psych Ward Sirens. I would be into you.
I think she would say she knocks girls around, so yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell the listeners out there on Sports Talk 790 a little bit about the sport and the resurgence of the sport here in Houston with nice ladies like yourselves. Tell us what the object of the game is for people who are new to roller derby, and then what positions you guys play in particular.
Okay. Roller derby is a sport where we are playing on a flat surface, so it's in a circular motion.
And where do you guys play?
So we play at Bayou Music Center, which is formerly the Verizon Center downtown at 520 Texas Avenue. And the point of the game, we have a jammer, which is our point scorer. We have one jammer from each team line up on the line. Then we have a pack of blockers. So the blockers line up at the pivot line, and what happens is the whistle blows, the pack of blockers go, and then they release the jammers. Well, the jammers need to go through the blockers one time, and then the second time they get a point for every girl they pass. Well, as a blocker, I don't want you to pass me.
That's
I'm going to either hit you to the ground or hit you out of bounds.
No elbows. Elbows are illegal. We do have rules.
They do have the ref. I have gone to some. But some try to sneak it in there. Let me try to get this in here.
Chicken wing action?
Yeah, they chicken wing a little. But there's a lot of, when I've gone and see some of them, it's crazy. You see a whole bunch of them all gather around, and you're just seeing a whole bunch of pushing and shoving, girls flying off the track. It's cool. I like it. I have a good time going over there.
So what makes a blocker good at her job?
I'm sorry, what makes a
blocker good at her job? What makes you better than the next blocker?
Okay. Well, for example, my name is Sexy Sniper.
Hey.
And so my motto is I take them out one by one. So they're not going to see me coming. So I'm going to take them out. Sniper's going to knock them to the ground or knock them out of bounds.
Yeah. Yes. All right. And now you are?
I'm Tie-Dye Pixie.
Tie-Dye Pixie. Now, are you a blocker?
I'm a rookie. This is my rookie season.
Okay.
So currently I am a blocker. I'm aspiring to be a jammer. I would like to try that position, but
Who doesn't like to score,
Yeah, exactly. I want to score those points. But I haven't got to the point where I'm quite ready to step into that role yet. So currently I am a blocker. I jam on occasion, but I haven't quite yet got to jam for a game.
Now you say you're a rookie. How did you get into roller derby?
I actually went to a game and I fell in love with it. I knew I would definitely always be a fan, and I was hesitant about joining because it looked a little rough. I had just had a lot of work done on my teeth. I didn't want those knocked out. And somebody in the recreational league told me, get a good mouth guard and go do it. And I said, okay, I'm going to. And I did it, and I loved it. I had a blast. I did recreational league from August until May, and then I tried out in May, and I made the team.
Awesome, awesome. Now, you guys, you played double headers, right?
Yes.
And now it looks like on this poster here, the Houston Roller Derby poster, promotional poster, that you guys have an event this Saturday night at the Bayou Music Center.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, and we're going to give away some tickets because I think we got a caller that already called in that wants some tickets. So why don't you let them know a little bit about the event this weekend, and then how they can get tickets, and then we'll give this pair of tickets away.
Okay, great. So this Saturday, doors open at 6 p.m., so get there early to make sure you get some good seating.
Yes, I would
we
recommend
have
that.
general admission tickets for $15. VIP is currently sold out, so unfortunately you can't get any VIP at this point, but we still have general admission.
VIP? What's VIP at the roller derby?
VIP basically gets you right in front of the action. You get maybe sweat from the girls, maybe a girl lands in your lap, we don't know. But you're up close and personal right there. The best seating in the whole house is VIP. You get to see everything, all the action right up close and personal.
Awesome, awesome. Now this season runs through September 15th. So we want you guys to go to the website. Why don't you give them the website where they can find all the information out about it?
Yes, all of our website information is at www.houstonrollerderby.com.
Yep.
And they don't call these events just events. They call them bouts.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are
Bouts, like it's a heavyweight bout.
Yeah.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
Title fight.
You know how we bring it here in H-Town. All right, well, let's go to the line right now. I think we have a roller derby fan calling in right now, and her name is Franny. Do we have a Franny on the line right now?
Yes.
Hello, Franny. How are you?
Good.
So say hi to the roller derby girls. We have Sexy Sniper and Tie-Dye Pixie.
Hi,
Hello.
All right, well, Franny, would you like to go see the Houston roller derby this weekend on Saturday?
I would love to.
She would love to. How old are you, Franny?
I'm 8 years old.
8 years old.
Wow.
Awesome. Now, do you know how to roller skate?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. All right. Now, how young do they start the roller derby girls?
Unfortunately, we don't have a junior league at this point, but you have to be 18 or older to get knocked around.
Just go shove around your girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Franny, we're going to give you a pair of these tickets to go see the Houston roller derby. What would your roller derby name be if you were playing roller derby? All right, we're live on air. What would your roller derby?
Wait. Instead of violent.
Instead of violent, violent.
Love it. That's
Okay.
great. That's excellent.
Franny
That's a great
Violent. Awesome. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, hey, Fufu, you got yourself a pair of tickets. That's my daughter, by the way. Franny Fu calling in.
Nice.
She's a big fan. Of course, she's seen Whip It. And she was born in Austin, so I think it's in her blood
Oh,
to
good
be a
for
roller
her.
derby girl. But yeah, she is going to come out and see you guys on Saturday night.
Great.
Excellent.
So she'll
Can't
be
wait
out
to see
there.
her.
Awesome. We can't wait to see you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by.
Thank you for having
We
us.
really appreciate it. Hey, keep us up to date on what's going on with the season. Now, you guys play on two different teams, but you're here in peace at the table.
Yes.
What team do you play for?
The Brawlers.
The Brawlers, and you play for?
And I play for the Psych Ward Sirens.
And that's right, the Cyclone
sound like
Sirens.
they're ready.
Yes. All right, well, hey, we are going to have some more tickets over the summer to give away right here on HoustonRollerDerby.com. So I want to send a big shout out to ladies for stopping by tonight. And big shout out to all of our listeners out there tuned in. Soccer Talker Luis just showed up. We got our new intern, my man Matt.
Our interns don't last long. Already helping out.
Well, they don't last long, but he was here before we showed up. So,
All right, well,
that's a
see.
good
He was.
sign. That's a good sign. All right, ladies, we'll check in with you guys
All
real
right,
soon.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. We're going to the top of the hour. When we get back, we got to talk some Major League Baseball, Andrew. And what better way to do it than with an Astros win?
I know. I'm excited.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's go to station identification when we come back.
Yes, sir.
More right here on Sports Rap Live.
KBME Houston,
An iHeart radio station.
live from the Bud Light Studios. This is Sports Talk 790.
Yeah. Tuned into the right place. There you go.
Where should I begin? Turn on my radio 8 to 10 p.m. Sports Rap Live representing Houston. Thursday get Sunday, your best tune in. 790 on the AM dial. You'll find me listening iHeart Radio style. Take a trip around the world of sports. Sound sneaker beat on the scene, breaking it down, of course. With Adam Rapp, the mouth of the South. Andrew Martinez and the flyest thread. DJ Guards make the cipher complete. Keep the show flowing by providing the beat. H-Town Sneaker Summit and the Sneak of the Week. Plus, Gun B with Twillo G. The right combination and balance for me. The Rap Pack that they back in the streets. Call in line that you need to know. 713-212-5790. SportsRapLive.com for videos. Hit up yours truly, Buku War for shows. Those freestyles to get the vibe right on Twitter at Buku1 #ShakeFly. Some compare us to the NBA and Park. Best show on the turf like Mark the Thug. One, tell the world, let it be known that all of the shows better watch the throne. Tell the world, let it be known that all of the shows better watch the throne.
You're on.
Buku1, FME culture.
Yo, Buku1 just told you gotta watch the throne. We're coming for it. Although right now, you know, as a station, I think we all hold the throne on Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio. Yes, you never know when the velvet ropes come out who's going to stop by the show. And tonight we have had some great guests already, from Indy Kaloo to the Houston Roller Derby girls. That was
Crazy
great.
names, man. Like, them names just like sound just like destructive.
Well, in the future, we're going to have to ask them where the names come from. Do they name themselves? Are they named by their team captains, by the veterans on the team? We're going to have to ask them in the future. We're going to roll with them all summer long, because you guys know we don't just talk sports.
One lady on there, Sweetie Todd. Like Sweeney Todd?
Right.
Sweetie Todd.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we don't talk sports, sounds, sneakers. We also talk skates. Skateboards, roller skates, it don't matter. Just come and join Sports Rap Live, and you'll hear what we're talking about.
Kadoma, we'll get to you a little bit when we get to my bet, right? We'll get to you in just a little bit, right?
Still got about 5 minutes left.
Is it ugly?
Is that how much time you got left? I wear a size 10.
Countdown has begun.
Hey, Andrew is just
officially. You see how much space there is between you guys right now. Why don't you come join us?
It's the divide between the playoffs and the not playoffs.
Oh, gosh. Well, that has been 5 games in the 5-game losing streak that the Rockets have been on lately. But we're not talking NBA right now. We're going to wait just a little bit. You guys hear that ball in. You know that Killer Collion's coming by later on, and he's going to join us and talk some NBA.
Well, we better get him the baseball segment quick, because he will eat up the time.
Shout out to Killer Gorilla. Love that man. All right, well, let's keep our eye on the Diamond. Brought to you by Diamond Supply Co. and DiamondSupplyCo.com. Shout out to Yusuf, just closing down the shop right now. They're at 451 Fairfax. But hey, let's start off on a positive note, Andrew. The Astros, they've been the Astros as of late, but they got a win tonight.
Big win tonight. They started out the season 3-1. They've gone on a 1-7 streak, so really we're playing some bad baseball. I don't want to say it was all the pitching's fault either, because there were some plays that were, Jed Lowry out there. There was just a miscommunication on one of the games against Wandy, which was a 1-0 loss. That probably should have been a 0-0 game going into the extra innings. But tonight they get a win against the Nationals, so that's good for them. Heading home, they're going to play a 3-game set this weekend against the Dodgers. They're going to face Ted Lilly, Clayton Kershaw, and then Chad Billingsley.
I'll hit some.
Yeah, I'm going to try and be out there for every game, but that's going to be the Dodgers, we're going to get to them in a minute whenever we get to our power ratings, but the Dodgers are looking real good this season on Matt Kemp.
That's right. They got another Flashback Friday tomorrow night.
It is. It's going to be one of the first ones, so I'm excited about the Flashback Friday, excited to see the new jerseys and see what's going on out there.
Are you happy with the Astros so far? I mean, you said before the show they're scoring 3 runs a game.
It's early, but I'm happy with what I'm starting to see out of a few guys. Like, I'm happy to see that it looks like J.D. Martinez might be an everyday regular that we can count on. Now I'm waiting to see if he can handle that the whole season, and I'm waiting to see who's next to step up. I would like to see this team have a series of guys step up and find a different way to win games. But right now it just seems like he's sort of locked in. Altuve is sort of doing his thing. Carlos Lee's not having a bad season, but I want to see Schaefer's gotten some stolen bases. I want to see everyone else start to contribute and pick up their
including this pitching staff, which has been part of the problem.
It has been, but I would like to see some of the other guys. It's tough to set expectations too high for some of these guys who really haven't had that much experience before.
Well, it's starting to get hot here in H-Town as we head towards the summer, and we will be talking baseball all summer long with our eye on the diamond. But let's talk about some hot starts already here. in the first few weeks of the season.
Party foul.
And you know what? One guy that had a great year last year, and some people thought it was an anomaly, was Curtis Granderson for the New York Yankees.
He had 3 home runs tonight, Adam, in the first 4 innings versus the 3.
It's man power. You don't think a guy of like he's not like a bulky, stocky kind of dude, but that dude just has he has great mechanics.
He used to be a guy that got hurt really bad by lefties, but last season he changed that, and last season he really murdered lefties, so I think he's turned the corner. Another guy, Adam, that I'm really happy has had a hot start to his season is Justin Morneau. He has 4 home runs this season. He only hit 6 all last season. That's because he battled a lot of concussion-like syndromes. And to be honest, I thought this guy's career might be over, but it seems like he's gotten up to a hot start and hope he can continue it. He doesn't have to play like an MVP like he was before, but he just needs to have just be able to get out there every day.
Can we go from hot to caliente?
Oh yeah.
The team that's coming into H-Town this weekend. How about Matt Kemp?
If you don't even want to go out and see the Astros, go out there just to see Matt Kemp. Hit his 7th home run today. He's on pace. I know these on pace stats are always stupid. That's why I like to throw them out there. 87 home runs and 228 RBIs.
All time?
Yeah, he's not going to do that, but last season he went 39-40. You know, I wonder if this season he could go 40-40. I think 50-50 is ridiculous. He's not going to do it. He will not. I'm making a bet right now. He's not going to go 50-50.
Are we going bets?
You want 50-50? Wow. He's the first guy to go 50-50 maybe ever.
I'm ready for a bet.
He's feeling good right now.
I want to get a pair of sneakers on my feet like you're going to have from Kadoma here pretty soon.
All right, well, we'll figure out the stakes in between our next break, but you're on for this 50-50.
Right. Sounds good.
Some other news that's out there, some guys that started out hot. Chris Young, he started out with 5 home runs for the
Diamondbacks. To the wall.
Yeah, really bad. He's headed towards the DL. He has a slight tear in his AC joint. It doesn't sound as bad as it is. He's probably only going to be out for a couple weeks.
I'm not talking like the perennial wall. I'm talking like literally ran into the wall.
Yes, well, he literally ran into the wall. His teammate Justin Upton is also hurt. He has his thumb. He has some problems with his thumb. He has a thumb boo-boo.
Oh,
it's bad though.
Get him a Band-Aid.
But when you have 2/3 of your outfield for a team that was defending, division champs, that's not very good.
Hey, let's talk about somebody who is a hoss.
Oh yeah, this guy's a thoroughbred.
Yeah, he is a throwback pitcher if I've ever seen one. And
I think he won the pitching Triple Crown last year.
He was the MVP. He was the Cy Young, and I love the fact that his manager is Jim Leland, and that is Justin Verlander.
He threw 131 pitches the other night, Adam, at Kansas City to win.
Okay, but you understand not only 131 pitches, but 3 out of the last 4 pitches that he threw to close the game hit triple digits on the gun.
I would actually take that away from him. I actually don't think that's a good thing because when he gets later into those games, that's all he does is rely on the velocity, and the ball kind of flattens out on him. He doesn't rely on his touch and his his pitchability of where I'm trying to in his command of trying to get the pitch where he wants it. He just figures, I'll reel back. I'm at 130 already. I'm just gonna fire it in there at 100. It's impressive. Some guys that we've been scared about, like, oh, that's too many pitches for him to throw. That's too many pitches for so-and-so to throw. Not this guy. I'm not scared about him throwing too many pitches at all.
Let me ask you this.
Throw 140.
If I said, who threw 38 straight strikes, would you say Verlander, most likely, if I just threw it out there?
I would say David. That might be a candidate.
What if it was a big, fat Bartolo Colon?
This was crazy last night.
38 straight strikes.
38 straight strikes. This guy, he was left for dead. This guy signed for like $2 million, I think, in the offseason.
Most since you were like 2 years old.
Most since 1988. Who used to hold the record at? I want you to tell me who held the record that was 30 straight strikes back in 1988. I'm going to let you think on that, and we'll answer at the end of this segment.
Okay.
The other guy I want to talk on that's been really hot this season and getting off to a good look is Jake Peavy.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting back to his 2007 form right now. He's 21 strikeouts to 2 walks. The numbers haven't been eye-popping as far as his ERA or anything like that, but he looks like to be dominant right now. He looks like the Jake Peavy that won that Cy Young maybe in 2007. I have serious doubts about him being able to stay healthy or even maintain this level of consistency, but he's looking like he's going to be off to maybe a really big bounce-back season.
Let's talk about a team that is not off to a bounce-back season after their meltdown last year, and that is the Boston Red Sox. My man, DJ Gonzalez.
It's another week of Red Sox drama.
Yeah. All started with Bobby V and Kevin Nicholas on Sunday night, Monday.
He's calling him out, saying he's not giving it a full effort and whatnot out there. I can't support that.
And then they absolutely got obliterated by my pick to go to the World Series from the AL. the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, it just seems right now that people at Boston almost seem like they're more angry about Bobby V's comments about Euclid than the people of Miami were about the Ozzie comments.
They're like downing Sam Adams just to try to clear their heads because it's been just insane. Just because I have a couple guys that are Red Sox fans, and that Twitter blast is just ridiculous. It's just horrible. It's just kind of. I think he probably wanted to stir up the pot. I just don't think he did it in the right fashion.
To me, he's going to get fired. It's just a matter of is he going to get fired at the end of this season, or this season goes bad enough will he get fired mid-season?
Right.
Because I don't think he's long for this job. I just don't think it's a good fit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Some other guys in the hot seat, Ozzie Guillen, who we touched on.
Nah, not so much.
I think Dusty Baker could be
outside of Marlins Stadium.
I think Dusty Baker could be on the hot seat with the Reds only because it's a contract year for him, and if the Reds have so much talent, they're supposed to win the division this year. But we'll see if they do. If they don't, he might be on the way up. And Bruce Bochy, I just feel like the way he manages the Giants, it's just there's just something about the way he manages Brandon Belt and that whole lineup that it rubs me the wrong way.
What about the Astros? Do you think Terry Mills, Brad Mills, is going to be pretty much safe this season?
He should be safe for until there's enough talent to win out there, and he doesn't win with that talent. That's when he should no longer be welcome. I think right now he's in a good position. Some other few notes right here, Adam, I want to touch on.
Yep.
Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez formally announces his retirement. He's going to roll right into the Hall of Fame. That guy was a class act.
Let Gons comment on Pudge because I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, I was a big fan of him. It got me into wanting to play catcher, just the way he was, and he was just he was so mechanically sound. Like he knew how to field, those dirt balls, how to play the game, and he played the game right. And definitely
the best defensive catcher I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. By
If
far.
you say that, but he hit 297 for a catcher for his career. I think he's the all-time home run leader.
I would also put that in the context of the era he was in. So that
he did play with Juan Gunn, Canseco, Rafi.
I'm not trying to connect any dots. I just want to say that those numbers, anyone who puts up massive numbers in that era, you have to compare them to the contemporaries.
There'll always be speculation, of course.
He probably didn't have a contemporary to anyone like him because of his offensive production and his defensive ability for so long, but his numbers have to be put in that context. Let's get to our power rankings before we get out of Adam.
All right, so this is the official launch of the SRL Power Rankings. We're going to update these every week now throughout the entire baseball season. Now let's start with number 5.
Number 5, I have the Dodgers. Their hot start has me sort of believing right now. I think it's a lot of Matt Kemp. I want to see who else can pick up the slack, though. Andre Ethier is looking pretty good. I'm not super sold on them, though. That's why I have them at 5, despite their great record.
All right. So number 4.
Number 4, I have the Nationals. This is a team I picked at the beginning of the season, saying that I think they can make the playoffs. I like what they're doing so far. I think they have a good manager in Davey Johnson. I think they're only going to get better with the additions of maybe Bryce Harper. I think Strasburg's going to pick it up too. So I like this team so far.
Lowest ERA in the National League.
Wow.
All right. So number 3.
Number 3, I have the Cardinals. I think this Cardinals team is still good. They still have very good pitching. They still have. This is also without Carpenter.
David Freese. I told you.
Yeah, this is without Carpenter. But you look at that lineup, I still like the guys they have there. I like the signing of Carlos Beltran. I think that, Walt Berkman's hurt. He won on the DL today. This team just knows how to win. They just know how to win the division.
Number 2?
Number 2, I have the Tigers. I think the Tigers right now, their hot start, their offense just looks unbeatable. And number 1.
They look unbeatable. Offense, defense, pitching, everything.
It's the Rangers.
They've moved up quick on your big board.
Yeah, and to answer your trivia question from earlier, the last person to throw 3 straight strikes since 1988.
30 straight.
Yeah, 30 straight strikes.
Or Hershiser.
Nope, Tim Wakefield.
Just retired.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, you're always number 1 on our power ranking list, Andrew, and we're going to keep our eyes on the diamond all season long. We got to get to a break right now, but when we come back, man, it is sneaker season, and it is in full effect, and Killer Gorilla is officially in the building. We're going to talk some sneakers, we're going to talk some NBA, all that and much more right here on Sports Rap Live. Shout out to the Rockets, up 1 with a minute left. Peace.
Big show here. I'm Lance.
Clear for 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Thanks.
It's the big show.
Camby is about 40. He can rebound the basketball. He comes in for 20 minutes a night down there against the other 28.